You know the feeling. You reach into your pocket and your stomach drops. You forgot them, your headphones. Suddenly, the world feels too loud, yet your own mind feels dangerously quiet. For most people, a walk to the store is just a walk. But for you, doing anything without music feels like walking naked through a storm. Society tells you it is a bad habit. Your parents say you are antisocial. Your friends joke that you are addicted to dopamine. And deep down, you start to believe them. You think you are weak. You think you are using music to hide from reality. But what if I told you that your need for constant audio isn't a defect? What if it is actually a signal that your brain is running on a completely different operating system than everyone else? Stay with me, because the reason you panic in the silence has nothing to do with addiction and everything to do with intelligence. Let's look at the neuroscience. Psychologists have a concept called the Savanna-IQ Interaction Hypothesis. It suggests that intelligent brains are evolved to deal with novelty. They are hungry for data. Think of your brain not as a storage box, but as a high-performance racing engine. A small engine is happy to sit in the driveway at idle. It is quiet. It is peaceful. But a racing engine? If you leave it idling for too long without moving, it overheats, it shakes, it destroys itself. This is your brain on silence. You aren't listening to music because you are lazy. You are listening because your brain has a massive appetite for patterns. Music is math. It is structure. It is complex data for your engine to chew on. When you feed your brain this complex data, you aren't escaping. You are giving a supercomputer the fuel it needs to run smoothly without overheating. Here is the paradox. People tell you to just sit with your thoughts. They say silence is healing, but for you, silence is not empty. Silence is crowded. When the music stops, your internal monologue doesn't just whisper, it screams. It is like a swarm of angry bees in a glass jar. This is often linked to high openness to experience, a personality trait heavily correlated with high IQ. You notice everything. The flickering light, the awkward texture of your shirt, the regret from 5 years ago. Without music, your attention is a spilled bucket of water, spreading everywhere, soaking into things you don't want to think about. The paradox is that you need more noise to find peace. Music acts as a channel. It builds a concrete canal for that spilled water to flow through. It forces your chaotic thoughts to align with a rhythm. You don't listen to avoid your mind. You listen to organize it. So, we need to stop calling this an addiction. We need to reframe it. This is cognitive regulation. You are not hiding in a shell. You are building a cockpit. Think of a pilot flying a jet. They wear a headset to mute the roaring wind so they can hear the signal. That is what you are doing. You are using music to dampen the sensory overload of the world so you can actually function. If you get chills or skin orgasms when you listen to a great track, that is your brain rewarding you for recognizing complex patterns. It is a biological sign of a mind that craves depth. So stop fighting the monster. Stop trying to force yourself to love the silence. If you need a soundtrack to do the dishes or a heavy beat to write an email, that is not a weakness. That is you manually adjusting the dials on your mental dashboard to reach peak performance. Next time someone tells you to take those things out of your ears, smile. They don't have your engine. They don't need your fuel. You are not disconnected from reality. You are simply curating a reality that matches the speed of your mind. And that is a beautiful thing. If this video made you feel seen, you know what to do. Put your headphones back on, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.